Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video. This is, I don't know what this video is going to be about right now. It's a reading. I don't know what the reading is going to be about. It's basically just what we need to know at this time. So whenever you are seeing this video, this is when it most likely should resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, that is perfectly fine. That just means it's not for you. I'm just trying to look to see. Oh, okay. I was like, what is this? This is the this is the phone holder, the neck to the phone holder that I'm using. I was like, what is that? Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this does not resonate for you, don't try to force it to fit. This is a general reading. This is not a personal reading. Okay, so it is for the collective. It is not for the individual. So if it does not resonate with you, feel free to check out the other readings on my channel to see if any of those resonate. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled one card from the Luminous Humanist Oracle, and it is Be the Big One. And sorry, I can't really see what you all can see, so hopefully you're able to see these cards. Okay, but it's Be the Big One. So right away we know this is talking about being the bigger person. Okay, you see this woman, she's like a giant, and she has a person in her hand, and the person looks like they're going through a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow. Sorry, the neck of this thing is in the way, so I can't bring it as close as I want to the camera. But she is holding someone in her hand who is basically bent over with their head in their lap. Okay, so the artwork in this is to basically tell you that hurt people hurt people. Somebody may be being rude to you. Somebody may be being petty with you. Somebody may be coming after you or mistreating you. Okay, and this is calling for us to be the bigger person. And I know that it's frustrating to have to be the bigger person all the time. Okay, having to be the most mature person in the situation all the time. By no means does this mean that you all need to allow people to walk all over you or take advantage of you, or that you have to allow people to be in your energetic space or your physical space. Forgiveness and being the bigger person does not mean you have to tolerate people's BS, okay? It just means that you may want to control the way you react to it. You may not want to allow yourself to get too frustrated or take what they're doing too personally to the point where you're internalizing it, because it really has nothing to do with you, the way that they're treating you. So the book says, in the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. If somebody is acting out and not treating you with the utmost respect, tolerance, patience, and reverence, that's so funny because I've been using the word reverence a lot. Consider that they've fallen asleep and their wounded teenager has taken over. That means you by definition are being called to be the grown-up, to be the one with compassion so enormous that other people's sleepwalking doesn't ruffle you. If the person pushing your buttons were a young person, you wouldn't condemn them or join them in their nightmare. The enlightened adult in you wraps their spiritual arms around the young one, remembering who they truly are, a spiritual phenomenon, and whispers, "Wake up, little brother. You've fallen asleep, little sister. You're having a bad dream." It says, the mantra is, when others get small, I get big. Kind of like what Michelle Obama was saying, when they go low, I go high. Like I said, this is, you may be experiencing people being rude to you, or people acting out, people judging you, people showing their true character and how they really feel about you. This could be people that you've known for years, or it could be you're noticing encounters with strangers where people are just being extremely rude. I've been applying for a lot of different grants and things lately, and I had someone from an agency reach out to me the other day. Keywords, she reached out to me. I applied for something. She reached out to me because she works for the agency, and she had an attitude. Like, she called me with an attitude, as if I was irritating her. From the moment she even asked for me, when she said, you know, is this so-and-so? Is this Sierra? You know, I'm calling from this agency. And she was saying the right words. She was using professional words, but she had such a big attitude. And all of my interactions with this lady, she has had such a big attitude. She's been so rude. And it was like I was irritating her when you literally just called me to tell me that I was accepted. So I had to be the bigger person, because the type of person I am, you can't just talk to me any kind of way. I am very particular about the tone that people speak to me in, and her tone was very disrespectful. Yes, she was saying the right words, but she was extremely disrespectful in her tone. And eventually I had to say, like, I'm not trying to be rude here, but you're just not being very nice. Like, you're not, the way that you're speaking is just uncalled for. And of course she got an even bigger attitude with me, and I said, you know what? Thank you for your help. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye. And I ended the call, okay? And I could tell she felt bad, because she ended up calling me back. Not to apologize or anything, but she called back to try to finish the conversation we were having. And I just left that interaction like, wow, people are so rude. You see that I'm applying for help, for assistance with something, and you call me with a rude attitude. It's almost like people may not fully recognize who you are, or they may see you down for a little bit, because you're not going to be down forever. And they take that moment to look down on you and to feel like, I can be rude to this person. This person is needing my help. They need my help doing something. You know how when you talking to customer service and they're being rude to you, but you need their help to do something, so you trying to like, okay, I'm gonna just let this person just say what they need to say, and I'm gonna be nice. You trying to be nice to people out here in this world. And there may be some people who perceive that you need them, that they're your only option. So they are taking that as a chance to mistreat you and be rude to you. And you have to be the bigger person, because that is more of a reflection of themselves, okay? God is using you to test people right now. The way people treat you is very, very important right now. People are blocking their blessings by simply just being rude to you. So there's nothing that you have to do. You don't have to cuss them out. You don't have to get an attitude back. Can you stand up for yourself? Yes. But now is a time in your life where you are really seeing who people are. It was like this lady was soulless. There's people walking around with chips on their shoulders right now. There's people who have lost hope right now. And you're very light. The fact that you are as hopeful as you are, it's irritating to them. I didn't do anything to that lady but answer the phone politely, and she was immediately irritated. Your light is going to irritate people's demons right now, and it's not your fault, and it's not for you to deal with. That is for your higher power to deal with, okay? So you're being called to be the bigger person, and these situations are situations that are going to be addressed spiritually. There isn't much that you're going to have to do. Let's get some tarot cards. I don't care what position you're in life right now. Okay, people may see you as the underdog right now, and you just allow them to keep showing their true colors, because you're being placed in a position where you need to see who has your back and who doesn't have your back. Pay attention to the people that are reaching out to you, checking on you to see how you're doing, asking if you need anything, and the people that are genuinely doing that. And pay attention to the people who are reaching out to you, asking you if you need help or if they can assist you with anything, but they have a hidden agenda, or they want to rub it in your face that you need their help. Pay attention, because there's going to be people who reach out to you wanting to help you because of the kindness of their heart. And there's going to be people who are doing it so that you can owe them one, or so that they can rub it in your face. There's some scripture, I don't remember what it's called, but it says, when God gives you blessings, or when he gives to you without sorrow. He's not giving things to you and sending people to help you just so they can make you feel bad for needing their help. So they are definitely failing the test right now if that's what they're doing, okay? This 5 of Swords. There's people that are trying to play dirty with you right now. I've been watching the show Suits lately. And in that show, there's a lot of people who try to pounce on people when they're down and try to take advantage of them legally, okay? So there may be people trying to take advantage of you right now because you're not in the best position in life right now, okay? God is allowing this to happen. Your spirit guides are allowing this to happen because you need to clearly see people for who they are before you get this huge blessing, this huge miracle that's coming your way. You need to see who has your back and who doesn't, because you need to know who to cut off. There's people around you that are literally blocking your blessings because you need to cut them off before God is willing to bless you, okay? They don't want people who fight dirty and take advantage of people to be able to benefit from your blessings. You need to see people for who they are, okay? So try not to take it too personally when you find that people aren't really in your corner. You may have helped these people in the past, and you may be asking for an even smaller favor than what they've done for you. And they want to make it difficult for you. Okay? Yes, it's offensive. But with this Justice card, they will be judged for this, okay? You don't have to judge them. They're being judged spiritually for the way that they're treating you, and you are going to receive justice, okay? You could be a Libra. The scales are definitely going to be balanced. So they may see you as being down and out now. But look at this. We got the Ace of Wands. You have new opportunities coming for you, okay? New reasons to celebrate, new reasons to be excited, things to be ecstatic about. Please give me more for the collective. What else do they need to know at this time? You don't need a handout from these people because you have a handout coming from God. Look at this. This is literally a hand coming out of the clouds. There are certain things that may not have worked out for you. Certain deals that you may have had in place that didn't end up working out for you. You may have had everything mapped out. You may have been accepted for certain types of assistance or opportunities or programs or whatever, and it didn't end up working out because it was a shady deal in the first place, and it was not going to be something that benefited you in the long run. I posted yesterday in the community section, you are powerful. So if something is not going your way, it's because there's a better way. So God had to show you, okay, there's some shadiness involved in whatever it is that you wanted, whatever plans you made that didn't work out for you. It was for your best and highest good. You don't need a handout from anybody. You don't need assistance from anybody that's playing dirty. Okay, you have a handout coming from God, the Most High, the divine, your angels, ancestors, whoever you refer to your higher power as. Okay, you don't need these people. And like I said, you're a walking test right now. Everybody that crosses your path, they're being tested. Either they're going to be blessed, okay, because of how they treat you, or they're going to be judged severely for how they treat you. We got this Ace of Pentacles that keeps coming out. So you all have been working very hard on something. Working on trying to build generational wealth, okay? And with this Temperance card, I never really have referred to this card as the Earth Angel card. I look at it more so as balance, or I look at it as Gabriel, the angel Gabriel. But a lot of readers I've been seeing lately have been referring to this as the Earth Angel card. And I'm going to take that in this sense because, like I said, with this Justice card, I think it's funny that it's coming under Justice when both of those are about balance. Like I was saying, people are going to be judged for how they treated you. You're like an angel in disguise. So people may not understand exactly who you are and exactly how powerful you are and exactly how them simply interacting with you can cause miraculous blessings to be poured over their lives just because they're nice to you, just because they smile at you. But being rude to you, an Earth Angel, they just blocked a blessing, okay? They could have had this generational wealth just by being nice to you. I'm getting that you all are hard workers. You're not lazy. For some reason, I'm feeling the need to say you're not a lazy person. I don't know if you feel like taking a break or resting makes you lazy, but remember that rest is productive. It helps to replenish our energy. Okay, so you're not lazy if you take a break or if you rest. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. You have had people trying to attack you lately, and you might be like, what is going on? Why are so many people coming after me right now? Because you're about to be the King of Pentacles and you need to know who to have around you, because not everybody is meant to benefit from your wealth, period. You also need to know what charities you may want to donate to. Okay, there may be a charity that has been assisting you right now, or an organization, or you may be seeing a gap. For me, I'm seeing a gap in resources for people that are in the middle class. So when I'm rich, because I'm going to be rich, I'm going to create more programs and more assistance for people who are in the middle class, because a lot of us don't qualify for assistance. If something goes wrong for us, or if we have an emergency, we don't get to get food stamps. We don't get to get housing. We don't get to get help with our electricity bills. We don't get to get help with our rent. We don't get, like, if you are like not making $2 an hour these days, you can't get anything. So for me, I'm seeing a gap for people who are in the middle class, okay? Just because you're in the middle class doesn't mean you're not living paycheck to paycheck, regardless of how high your salary is, okay? Sometimes the higher your salary, the more taxes come out and the more you have to pay for things out of pocket, because like I said, you don't qualify for assistance. If you only have one child, you don't qualify for assistance. You got to have 5, 6 children. So I'm seeing where people that are in the middle class, who are sometimes one paycheck away from living in poverty, there need to be some programs for people like that. So I'm being placed in some of the positions I've been placed in financially to be able to see that, okay? So that way, when I get my King of Pentacles and my riches, I know where to put my money, okay? It's a very interesting place to be in the middle class, because people think you have it all. Like, people that are under that think you have it all, but then there's people who have way more than you, and you're kind of just left out. And rich people get stuff for free because they're rich and people want to impress them, and then people who are considered living in poverty, they get stuff for free because people want to be charitable. But the middle class, you kind of just get left on your own, like, hey. And they say the middle class is disappearing, and it's going to be, you're either rich or poor. There's not going to be a middle pretty soon, because like I said, a lot of people are one paycheck away from being in poverty. Okay, we have the High Priestess. Some secrets are going to be revealed to you pretty soon. Some information about the next steps that you need to take, but also some information about some things that people have been doing behind your back. But also with this Death card, you're going to get some information with the High Priestess about how to end a cycle. So this cycle, whatever you're struggling with, this cycle is about to come to an end for sure. And you may have been lost and not really understanding how that was going to happen. So your guides are going to be revealing that information to you pretty soon, okay? We have the Fool card. Yeah, you all have a new start that's coming for sure. Okay, and you're going to get some information about how that's going to happen. This information is being spoon-fed to you because you needed to walk away from a person, place, thing, or way of thinking, or several of those things all in one. Okay, you needed to get away from something that was draining you in order for you to get the instructions on what to do next. Because you may have accidentally, if you got this information before you walked away from this person or this situation, you may have said something to the wrong person, and they may have tried to cause a blockage for you. We know how situations are with people who are not good for you in your life, or, you know, jobs that aren't good for you or whatever. If they know you are planning on leaving them, they will do things to try to sabotage you, to make you have to stay, okay? So you may have been feeling like, I'm left out in the cold. I don't know what to do next. I've tried everything. I've exhausted all of my resources. You may have exhausted all of your earthly resources, but spiritual resources never run out, okay? So you're going to be getting some information soon about what to do next with your situation. I'm going to pull these cards out. They are hard to shuffle with, but we're going to see if I can get it together today. I have learned my lesson about not making cards that are shaped like this. Okay. Please let me know, what else does the collective need to know at this time? We got slow down on your spending. Okay, so some of you all are needing to slow down on your spending. We will get some cards about finances in a minute. We have, you will receive favorable results. Okay, so there's something that you have been waiting on. Like I said with the Eight of Pentacles, something you've been working on. You are going to receive favorable results. Okay, even if it looks like you're not going to. Ooh, we have, you bruised someone's ego. Okay, I said some people have been really shady and being really rude to you lately. Like, what's going on? You bruised somebody's ego. Okay, somebody is upset with you about something you did or said that made them feel or look stupid. We have choose your battles. This is exactly what this first card, the big one, means. Choose your battles. You don't have to respond to everything that somebody does to you, okay? A lot of the times, the best way to get back at somebody is to not respond in the way that they want you to. If you know somebody is trying to make you mad, to make you cuss them out and lose your mind and go crazy, then don't respond that way, because that's what they want. And they're going to be even more upset because you chose not to give them what they wanted. Okay. So choose your battle so that way you can win the war. What good does it do to win a few battles if you still lose the war? Okay. So let them feel like they won a battle or two because you not just responding to everything they do. Hold on, I dropped a card. Where is it though? I don't see it. Okay. So this card says someone does not trust you, and this card was hiding. It fell. It didn't want me to see it. Somebody doesn't trust you and they don't want you to know that they don't trust you. Okay. And we know how people act when they're paranoid and when they don't trust people. So the way that they're treating you could be because they don't trust you. This is an authority figure. So this could have something to do with your job, okay? Or somebody that's in a position of authority over you. We have someone is lying and we have denied. So somebody might be lying to you, saying that you didn't qualify for something, or that you won't qualify for something, or that you'll be denied. A lot of times this happens at work when they don't want you to leave to go to another department. So they'll tell you, oh, there's a hiring freeze, or oh, if you try to apply for another department, they won't accept you because you have to. What is that time frame where you're supposed to stay in a certain position for a certain amount of time? I can't think of it. But they may be saying, oh, you have to be in this position for 6 months or longer before you can apply for another position. Okay, they are lying to you. Or they're somebody's trying to discourage you from doing something or applying to something. But we got the card that says you will get favorable results. They're trying to make you feel like that's not true, though. Oh my God, I keep dropping these cards. Hold on 1 second. This is why I don't like to use these. Whew, okay. So this card said, give it another try. Okay, so there may have been something that you were denied for initially. But if you try it again, you'll be successful. Okay, and we also got blinded and caught off guard. Somebody may try to catch you off guard with something or revealing some information to you. So with that High Priestess card, your guides are going to be helping you with whatever information you need to know. We have stopped being a doormat, okay? Stop allowing people to take advantage of you. Yes, we need to pick our battles and be the bigger person, but I gave the disclaimer earlier. Being the bigger person does not mean you let people walk all over you, okay? It just means you don't allow people to take you to a place emotionally and mentally where you don't want to be, or where you end up creating own issues for your own self, okay? I'm gonna get a few more of these and we're gonna move on to some different cards because they keep flying everywhere. Anything else from this deck that you want the collective to know? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Y'all don't ever want to act right. flying everywhere. Anything else from this deck that y'all want the collective to know? We have feeling tied down. Some of you may be feeling tied down. A lot of you, this has to do with your job. It could be a relationship, but for a lot of y'all, this is your job. And we have speedy results, okay? Things may have been slow, okay? But things are going to speed up for you. But yeah, it seems like a lot of you are having issues with your job right now. And possibly a manager or several managers at the job. We have family drama. A lot of y'all are going through family drama right now. We have windfall, sudden increase in finances. Okay, so the windfall, if y'all have been watching my readings over the past like month or even last month and this month, the cards that say windfall keep coming out. And I have several decks that have cards that say windfall in it. No matter what deck I use, the windfall card comes out. So there is going to be a sudden increase in our finances, but it's looking like it's going to be right at the very last second when we're needing like money for something. It's looking like, which is, you know, it's unfortunate that we have to literally wait until the last minute, but this is what happens when you're going through a test of faith. Okay. Things tend to happen at the very last second, okay? Anything else y'all want them to know from this deck? We got choose your battles again. Somebody's about to try to, if they haven't already, somebody or several people are going to try to upset you. And if you are in a very sensitive space mentally and emotionally right now, that could be very detrimental to you. It could put you in a depression that may be hard to get out of. That's why you're being called to choose your battles, because you're right on the edge of this windfall, this increase in your finances, and somebody is going to try to throw you off your game. You need to be in a very clear-minded space right now. And somebody's going to try to do something that's going to really upset you to the point where it could throw you into a depression. So this is why they keep saying choose your battles and be the bigger person, okay? We got family drama and workplace drama. Some of you, this is at work. Some of you, this is family members, okay? So you're going to have to focus on your goals instead of replaying the events. Whenever this happens, don't replay it over and over in your head. Like when that lady was being rude to me on the phone, I was really upset because I'm the type that will go off on you if you're being rude to me. And if I don't go off on you, I'm gonna be like, dang, I should have went off on that person. So don't allow those little small encounters with people that are clearly miserable in their lives to throw you into a depression, because it's a chain reaction. It's a domino effect. That person upsets you. You keep replaying that over in your mind. Then something else goes wrong, or it leads you to start thinking about, dang, this person was rude to me. Why is everybody always rude to me? So-and-so was rude to me last week. This person was rude to me this morning. So you're going to start thinking about all the situations where somebody was being rude to you, or where somebody betrayed you, or where somebody stole from you, or whatever. Okay, so now is not the time to do that. Now is the time to choose your battles. Somebody's overly concerned with their image and what other people think. Okay, hopefully that's not you. Don't worry about what other people think of you. I've been called all kind of names, okay? Especially because I'm doing tarot. People always got something to say. I can't be worried about them and the way that they think and the way that they perceive me. I know I'm not doing nothing wrong. I know I'm not hurting anyone, okay? I know that I'm living my life a lot more righteous than they are. So you cannot be worried about what other people think. If you need assistance or help with something, you cannot be so worried about what other people think that you refuse help when it's given to you because you feel like you're above that. Okay? You may have to take a job that you don't want to take for the time being, whatever. We have a male ex, so there may be a male ex that's going to try to throw you off your game or make you upset, cause an argument, call you names, whatever. Do not allow this person to get to you. Okay, when people start coming for you and you noticing, dang, it seems like a lot of people are coming for me at once, and it's little things, small things, stupid things, you know you're on the brink of something big. Some kind of big breakthrough is about to happen for you. And people are going to try to throw you off your game. We have a need to cut ties in communication. Some of y'all need to block your male. This is somebody that has a male ex. You need to block them. You need to energetically block them on your phone, block them on your social media, block them on your email, like block every way that they can use to get to you. Because a lot of times we'll block people like on our phone and on our social media. But these fools will go get another phone number and then call you from that number or email you or something. They'll find a way to reach out to you. So you're just going to have to keep blocking them. Okay? Cut ties energetically and physically. We have a few weeks. This could happen in a few weeks, which means you may be also on the brink of a breakthrough in a few weeks. Okay? Anything else you want them to know? I was doing good with the cards not falling. Now they want to fall. Anything else you want them to know? We have someone is lying again. This card came out twice. Somebody is lying to you about something. We have unrequited and non-reciprocal. This person, somebody may try to come back into your life and say they've changed, they want you back, they've worked on themselves. We got unrequited and non-reciprocal. They are not going to reciprocate the love that you give to them. They are not going to reciprocate the energy. They are lying just to get back in your good graces because they know that you're about to receive some sort of breakthrough. Do not allow this person back in. That is a good way to block your blessings. Okay? We have used water to ground and heal yourself. So drink more water. You can ground in the shower or in the bathtub or go swimming. And you can do water manifestations, speaking affirmations into your water before you drink it. Okay? We have scientific research. And I was just about to say that there is scientific research about water and how speaking to water and sounds affect water. I think it's the molecules in the water. So there is, for those of you that's like, what you mean speak affirmations into the water and drink it? Because there's scientific research that it works. Look it up. I can't remember the guy's name. I'm thinking Morris Soto or so. I don't know, but there's a scientist who did water studies. So look it up if you don't believe me. Okay. All right. So since these wanted to fall all over the place, we done using these cards. Okay, let's put these back and let's use some different cards because I'm not. Some of y'all have a neighbor that can't be trusted. I'm just seeing what stands out. Some of y'all have issues with your maternal side of the family. Some of y'all need to learn how to detach from results. When you manifest something, just know that it's coming to you. So you're not worried about, is it coming? Is it coming? Is it coming? All right, let's put these away. We got my dream cards here. So let's see. Is there anything, any messages Why are these like this? Are there any messages that you have been trying to give the collective in their dreams? Are there any messages that the collective spirit team has been trying to give them in their dreams? Please let us know. Okay, we got the financial difficulties card here. So yes, some of the collective is going through financial difficulties, and your guides may have been trying to explain how to get out of that in your dreams, or point to what's causing it. Okay. We have highlighting insecurity. So some of the things that have been happening in your dreams have been to highlight some insecurities that you may have in your subconscious mind. Okay, those insecurities could be related to financial difficulties. We have ancient knowledge, essential information, time frames, and the answer key is in your dreams. Okay, so yes, your guides have been trying to give you the answers to whatever your problems are in your dreams. We have overly concerned with what others think. This is a second deck that this card is coming from. You all, some of y'all care too much what other people think, and you care too much about what other people think about your finances. Are those people paying your bills? Because if they not paying your bills, I don't understand why y'all really care what they think. If you ain't paying my bills, don't worry about my finances, okay? Are you contributing to my finances? Because if not, don't worry about it. Anything else you have been trying to tell them in their dreams? We have glimpses of your soul tribe. You will make important connections, people that you should network with. So you may have seen some people in your dreams that are a part of your soul tribe. You may know these people already. You may not know them, okay? You may meet them later on and be like, dang, you was in my dreams. Some of y'all have been dimensional jumping or astral traveling in your dreams, okay? So you've been going to the other dimensions. So you may have seen yourself and people that you know in your dreams, but it's just what's going on in the other dimensions, like Doctor Strange type of stuff, okay? Spiritual enlightenment, activating Kundalini, strengthening connection to divine. Okay, so a lot has been going on in your dreams. You all have been astral traveling. You all have been getting information from your guides for what to do next. And that's why I've been feeling this heavy energy of people trying to astral project or remote view you, which means they are trying to basically spiritually spy on you and get information from your dreams, okay? So you all need to be make sure you're praying before you go to bed, praying for protection over yourself, your mind, your spirit, your body, and your dreams. We have boundless success is coming to you, okay? You all are going to be successful. I don't care what your situation is looking like right now. And look, we got dream walking. What did I say? People trying to interfere in your dreams, people trying to manipulate your dreams, people trying to play on your insecurities. If you have been going to a spiritualist and telling them what's going on in your life, some of these spiritualists out here are corrupt. Okay, dream walking, manipulation tactics, attempts to summon you through telepathic connection. You could have exes that are trying to telepathically communicate with you. They may be popping up in your dreams. Okay, somebody is trying to get in your head. Stalker. This is stalker type energy. Okay, some of us have people that are stalking us physically, but also on an energetic level. Okay, this is why we need to be extremely making sure that we are praying, okay? Candle magic is cute. Manifestation is cute. All that is cute and everything. But make sure you're praying for protection as well. It's getting real out here. Okay? It's getting real out here with people, like, people are starting to get desperate and they are like turning to some malicious spiritual tactics to try to stop people from reaching their destinies or to try to maintain control over people, okay? We have inundation. This card is about being inundated with blessings, abundance, prosperity, okay? This is a great card to get, especially because we had financial difficulties come up. So let me see exactly what this said in the book, but I believe this is about financial blessings. Okay, so the goddess of the flood is in this deck. The mineral that this represents is gold. We're literally about to strike gold, okay? The meaning of this card is closely tied to abundance and fertility and new beginnings. Inundation primarily represents an outpouring of blessings, literally divine water. Did I not just talk about using water to ground and manifest? I believe I did, okay? Literally divine water pouring down upon you from the heavens. In terms of the traditional tarot, this card would be the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups combined. Okay? So, yeah, we have a lot of financial blessings, abundance, fertility, and love. We have a lot of love coming to us. This could be romantic on a friendship level and a soul tribe level, okay? We have accomplishment on the bottom. You're about to accomplish your goals. Your manifestations are about to literally happen. This is the first time I've seen this card in this deck, so let me look in the book. I haven't seen this card yet come out. I mean, it's self-explanatory, but I want to see what the book says as well. Okay, the mineral this represents is also gold. Okay. Y'all know, if you know me and you know about the candles I make, I'm always putting pyrite in my candles, which is known as fool's gold, but I still love it. So you may really like gold, but yeah, we're literally striking gold. So although many would fall short of the deified pharaoh Amenhotep I's magnificent accomplishments, this card still represents success, as it might be found in your professional life. Okay, I told y'all, some of y'all, this had to do with your career, and somebody is trying to hold you back in your career. They're not going to be able to hold you back in your career, period. They can try all day. They won't be successful. It is not really the end of the Crane group of decans, but could more precisely be considered the high point or the pinnacle of the group. Pinnacle means like the high, like you're about to reach a very high accomplishment. This reminds us that great accomplishment is not the end of the journey, but simply one step along a greater path. An Olympic athlete who has won a gold medal has accomplished the most spectacular feat of their life, and all that follows may pale in comparison, yet they have more ground to tread. The deity Paui Jat. The deity Paui Jat not only offers protection. Did I not just say we need to up our protection? But also reminds us that the shining light of our accomplishments must be tempered by hard reality. Okay, I think a lot of us are dealing with hard realities right now. And you may be somebody that is used to accomplishing a lot of things and getting out of a pickle or being able to solve problems easily. And you may find right now that as soon as you solve a problem, another problem pops up. Okay? So this is once again about balance. We're going through good things and we're going through bad things at the same time. But we are going to end up being on top, okay? We are living on earth. So good things happen and bad things happen. And we're always going through lessons, no matter how spiritually enlightened we are. I keep joking, like, I feel like I'm going through another Saturn return, but it's too early for that. It's too early for my second one. Why am I having to deal with all this BS? Because that's just a part of being a human, okay? We have Stag, trust and thrive. Trust that you are going to make it through whatever you're dealing with, and you are going to be thriving again, okay? You might be missing the good old days. Like, I remember when everything was easy. Why is my life like this? Trust me, you're going to be thriving again. We have take charge with authority. And we have trust your instincts, okay? Yes, you have made the right decisions. You may be questioning yourself. I decided to leave this job. I decided to leave this person. I decided to leave this partnership. I decided to leave this culture or this spiritual group or religion. And now I feel like my life is falling apart. Did I make the right decision? Yes, you made the right decision, okay? We have mountains. Stand your ground. You made the right decision. There's going to be people coming to you saying, well, maybe because you chose to leave this or you chose to go against the grain, maybe that's why you're going through what you're going through. Stand your ground. You trusted your intuition and your instincts, and it's going to pay off, even though it may seem like you've been dealing with nothing but chaos since, okay? We have Traveler, move in a new direction. You decided to move in a new direction, okay? And that's going to pay off for you. We have see your seeds grow, okay? You sowed your seeds. You trusted the divine. You trusted your instincts. And they are going to grow, period. Surround yourself with protective energy. I told y'all. Some of the stuff you're dealing with is because there are several people, not just one person, but there are several people wanting you to fail. There's several people putting out bad energy towards you. There's several people trying to block you on a spiritual level and on a physical level, on a regular everyday 3D level, okay? Trying to block you, trying to create problems for you, trying to make things difficult for you. That is not because you made the wrong decision. It's because you made the right decision, and people don't want to see you benefit from following your instincts because they were too afraid to follow their own instincts. They were too afraid to follow their own intuition. They want you to feel stupid and stuck for following the voice of your higher power. Because these people have a God complex, and they wanted you to see them as your higher power. They wanted you to listen to them. They wanted you to do things the way they said you should do them. These are the people with the problem, not you. So you are going to need to surround yourself with protective energies. You can do arrows to do this, okay? I'm not going to speak too much on that because hey, people are after me energetically too. We have High Priestess, harness mystic power. They know you're a High Priestess. They know how powerful you are. Tap into that divine power. You need to really take time to be quiet and be still and listen to the divine, listen to your higher power, listen to your spirit guides and your ancestors. They're giving you information you need. And some of y'all, they're telling you, all we need you to do is make sure you stay protected and sit down somewhere. We got the rest. Y'all don't want to sit down somewhere though. You feel like you have to find a solution to the problem instead of waiting for your guides to give you the solution to the problem. Let them do their job, okay? Let them do your job, do their job. We have Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Some of y'all are receiving upgrades to your, I won't even say upgrades to your magical powers or your supernatural powers, but you're being able to tap into them now. Whatever this horrible situation you're in, it's causing you to want to go deeper into your magical powers. That's why I said manifestation candles is cute. Setting up altars is cute. Doing rituals is cute. Burning ancestors' money, that's cute. All that stuff, all those rituals and stuff is cute. But you're being called to tap into your mental power. The power to command things to happen with just your voice. Your voice is powerful. Your thoughts are powerful. Your written words are powerful. Some of y'all are being called to put down, and I'm a candle maker and I'm telling you this. Some of y'all are being called to put down the candles. What would you do if you didn't have access to a candle? All you have is your mind, your thoughts, your words, your beliefs, your faith, your higher power. So you need to be able to hear your higher power. I'm not talking about just repeating numbers and all of this. Some of us are being called to be true alchemists. That's why gold kept showing up on those cards. Gold. How to turn lead into gold. True alchemy. We have summer, bask in joy and light. Okay, it's summertime. It's not time to be sad and frustrated. You literally can manifest things by just being happy, because when you're happy, that's showing gratitude as well. Yes, I'm going through this and that, but I'm still happy. I'm still going to be joyful. I'm still going to make the choice to have a good day. That's not to say that you can't have bad days sometimes and you can't feel frustrated, okay? But literally, you don't need a candle. You don't need to pay somebody to do a ritual. You don't need to burn ancestor money and this and that. You just need, some of our lessons right now is to literally figure out how to enjoy our day in the midst of chaos. And us simply doing that is attracting us the things that we need to keep having those joyful days, okay? I hope this is making sense. I feel like I am not explaining this well. There is a gnat that is harassing me right now because I have the ring light on and it is distracting me. So I feel like I'm not explaining well. I feel like this has been a very long reading of me just jabbering, okay? Okay, let's put these cards away and let's see, are there any other cards that I want to use, or is this done? Are we done for the day? Anything else you want the collective to know at this time? You have friendships. Some of your friendships are about to be tested right now. Commitment, okay? Some of your commitment to seeing through, you know what your mission is, and even though it's hard right now, are you committed to seeing that mission through? Okay, are you committed to cultivating the relationship with your higher powers? Okay, we have inspiration. Whatever you're going through right now, it is inspiration. It's going to serve as inspiration to other people when you're able to explain, hey, I went through this and that and I was able to make it through. But also for people like me, this is inspiration for me to write a book, okay? This might be inspiration for you to do some kind of creative venture or something like that, okay? Or even to start like a nonprofit or something like that, okay? Use the things that you go through to inspire you in some way, shape, or form. And that's how you transmute things. Things that were meant to break you, you're going to use those things to inspire you instead, okay? We have strength, okay? You are having to be strong right now. Manifestation. Your manifestations are strong. That's why I said all you have to do is think about what you want. All you have to do is speak about what you want. All you have to do is visualize what you want. You don't have to do all the elaborate things that other people have to do. That's no shade to other people that do elaborate rituals. You don't need to do all that. You may have gotten caught up in the commercialism of spirituality and the fun parts and this and that, but you had to be brought back to the basics before you learned about all that stuff, when all you did was sit there and daydream about what you wanted and it happened. All you did was spoke about what you wanted and it happened. All you did was say affirmations. All you did was write things down in your journal and boom, they happened. Okay, some of us are being brought back to the basics because we are stronger without all the extra bells and whistles. Sometimes that stuff is just a distraction. It has its place. And I have a video talking about why candle magic works. Scientifically, it has its place, okay? But y'all need to stop playing around in the little leagues. Y'all know y'all are super powerful and y'all don't need all that stuff. I mean, I do it myself because I'm a candle maker. I have access to a bunch of candles. So I do it, but I don't have to do it. Okay, so realizing that these are just tools. Some of y'all have to realize that stuff is just tools, but the power is within you. Don't forget how powerful you are all by yourself. If you did not have access to candles and all that, you would still, okay, be able to manifest what? The happiness that you want. You manifest by simply being happy. And you may be like, well, how am I going to be happy when I'm going through all this stuff that I'm going through? That's why it's not easy. That's why not everybody can do it. That's why not everybody's a master manifester. Because we do have a lot of mental things going on with us when things don't work out the way we need them to work. Okay, that's why not everybody is a master manifester. Y'all could be Leos because we have the strength and the courage card. Y'all could be Leos or have Leos somewhere significant in your birth chart. You're being asked to practice courage, strength, and faith. Be compassion. Show yourself compassion and also show people compassion that clearly lack compassion. If you know somebody lacks compassion, you know when they speak to you, they can't speak to you from a place of compassion, and that's why they're rude. Like I said, don't let people walk all over you, but just don't allow people to bait you in. Some of y'all have issues with the family, like I said. You may have to show those family members compassion. That don't mean let them walk all over you. Okay? We have blessings. You have blessings coming towards you. Okay? And we have grieving. Some of y'all are literally having to grieve the loss of relationships with people. I'm not talking about you're having to grieve because somebody died. You're having to grieve because your relationship with somebody had to come to an end. With somebody or several people, okay? Your relationships with certain people had to come to an end. There is a grieving process for that. If you left a job because people were mistreating you, but you liked the job that you did, there's a grieving process. You are walking into a new life and you're grieving your old life. There's some things that you miss about your old life, okay? So it is okay to go through that grieving process and then put it to bed so you can move on, okay? We have re-energized your life. Like I said, go through the grieving process and then move on. We can't stay there for too long. It says clear, positive space, harmony. Back to the what did I say? Did I not say a lot of us are having to go back to the basics? Okay? Back to the basics where we just sat and we just talked to God. We just talked to our spirit guides. We just talked to our ancestors. We didn't have to do anything elaborate just to reach out to them. Okay? Get back to living the simplistic life. Okay? Some of us have everything we need to survive, but we don't have some of the things that we want. We're used to being able to buy whatever we want whenever we want it to. Now we have to budget. Now we have to spend money on the things that we need. We have to be careful. Didn't we have a card earlier that says spend wisely or something? Some of us are having to be careful what we spend our money on right now. We have enjoyed new beginnings. Okay, we have new beginnings coming. We were taken to this place where we're at now because we had to learn how to get back to the basics and weed out a lot of the foolishness, a lot of the distractions. I had an information overload card that came out earlier in a different reading. So we had so much information coming towards us. Okay, clear your mind. We had to literally get back to the basics to clear our minds. Okay. So you may feel like it's a punishment. Why is everything being stripped away from me and taken away from me? It's not a punishment. It's to help you clear your mind, okay? I just got clear your cache or your cookies or whatever, like on the computer. Things were starting to pile up in your mind and things were starting to get confusing. Okay? So you had to get back to the basics and remember who you are. Like I said, you're extremely powerful. A lot of the stuff that's being stripped from you is being stripped from you to show you that you never needed it in the first place. Okay? Open to love. Love keep on showing up. Be open to relationships, passion, and fulfillment. I don't know why, but love is always showing its head in these readings. Okay? We have treat your body well. I might have to do a love reading. Connect with past loved ones. What did I say? Your guides, your ancestors, they're trying to get your attention. They have important information for you, and they had to strip things away from you to get you to go back to the basics. Like I said, when you would just sit and talk to them. We have go after your goals. Continue to go after your goals. Regardless of what it's looking like right now, you may feel like you are just feeling defeated. Like, how do I go after my goals when I don't have any resources? You do have resources. You have your higher power and you have your ancestors and your spirit guides or whoever you believe in. Okay? You have your higher self. What else do they need to know? We have compromise. Okay. You have to learn how to work with a little. Okay. How to compromise. You have to learn how to use what you have to get what you want and what you need. And there's a scale in this card. Some of y'all could be Libras. Like I said, we have been put in a place that we may not have necessarily wanted to be, so we can balance out, okay? Or like zero out the scale, okay? Get back to zero, to where before all the foolishness, all the stuff that we see on social media and all that, we're just being inundated with too much information right now. So you had to zero out your scale, and guess what? Big happy changes are coming. Big happy changes are coming. Just focus on that and remember that, okay? We have peaceful resolution. I don't care what it's looking like right now. You're going to have a peaceful resolution to whatever you're dealing with. We have abundance, okay? Money is on the table. I'm gonna pull some money cards. This is a long reading because I don't know when I'm going to do another one. We have if you believe. If you believe that abundance is your birthright, you will have it. Period, point blank. Meditation brings answers. Your guides are like, talk to us, remain positive, wait for the answers. It's not going to come when you want it to come, but the answers are always going to come to you exactly when you need them to come to you. You have to be in a space mentally where you can hear those answers, though. We have yes. Yes. The answer is yes. Whatever you're needing to hear yes to, the answer is yes. Okay? And we have the situation will improve. Let's get some money cards and we're going to be out. Okay? Because I don't even know how long this is because I'm not looking at my... I can't see. Please give me a message. Oh, you got the divine support. I'm not about to let that card just slip by. Please give me a message for the collective's money and their career finances. What do they need to know about their career and finances? And then we will end this reading. What do they need to know about their career and finances? Just wanted to come out. Ooh, love, luck, and luxury. Okay. This is the coach, like Cinderella, like rags to riches kind of story. Okay. We have asset appreciation, investments paying off. With that 8 of Pentacles card, remember all that hard work you've been doing? It's about to pay off. We got love, luck, and luxury, and asset depreciation. What is an asset? Gold. Okay. Gold keeps coming up. Okay, that appreciates over time. Okay, something you did a while ago is about to pay off. You may have even forgotten about this. Some seed you planted a while ago is about to pay off. Okay, what else for the career and finances of the collective? Y'all gotta bear with me. Me and my little hands, we having a hard time shuffling these big decks. We have traveling for work. Some of you are going to be traveling for work, okay? Traveling for work. I really hate that I can't see what y'all can see. So hopefully these pictures are like in, or these cards are in the frame. We have sharpen your skills, add to your skill set. Okay, that goes with that 8 of Pentacles card. I feel like you all have already been doing this. You have several skills that you can lean on and tap into that are going to benefit you when it comes to your career and making money. We have sufficiency and comfort and legal victory. Some of y'all are going to be receiving a legal victory here. Sufficiency and comfort. Sufficiency is having more, okay, than what you need, okay? You have everything you need. What does it say on here? It says plenty, power, influence, comfort, value, status, worth, security, significance, recognition. Okay? If you've been worried about a legal victory, or if you're thinking about suing somebody, you might be thinking about suing your job. You might be thinking about for discrimination, okay? You're gonna win if you decide to do that. Others of y'all, this is legal victories in other aspects, okay? What else for the collective career finances? We have proceed and move forward. If some of y'all are wanting to take somebody to court and you know that you have the proof, the documentation that you need, they're giving you the green light to proceed and move forward with that. They will either lose in court or they're going to want to settle. Okay? What else for the collective? We have gift card, monetary gifts and rewards. Okay, so some people may be coming to you to try to gift you with things. Okay, just make sure that you use your discernment. Okay, that they're coming from the right place, but don't be too prideful to accept help and to accept gifts. Okay. If you're worthy of gifts and donations and all that, don't be too prideful to accept it, okay? Maybe that's why you're in a position you're in now. You didn't want to accept help. You didn't want to accept donations. You didn't want people to really show you what your true worth was when it came to not only just support, but monetary support. So now you might be in a situation where you actually need the donations and the gifts that people are giving to you, okay? Anything else? Because now I feel like I'm rambling. We have generational wealth. Yes, love to see it. Ancestral healing releases generational wealth and health. So we have the generational wealth card. Right after that, we have ancestral healing releases generational wealth. So like I said, your ancestors want to speak to you. They want to spend more time with you. If you were focusing on ancestral healing, the maternal bloodline card came out earlier. If you were focusing on healing your maternal bloodline or even the paternal bloodline, continue to do that work. That is what is releasing this generational wealth. I started my journey off doing that. So the fact that I planted that seed years ago, like I said, this is something for some of y'all that y'all did years ago that is creating this wealth for you now. Okay? So you all may have already done the ancestral healing work, or you need to focus on that. Okay? Woo! Sheesh. We have covetous envy. Some people are envious. Some people in the family are envious with the favor that you have from your ancestors because they did not take on the role to heal the family. You took on the role. They didn't want to do the work, and now they're envious because you have favor because of that. Okay? They're envious of your healing abilities. They're envious of your spiritual powers. Okay? They want what you have, and a lot of times this shows up as rejection for what you do. So they may say, uh-oh, you're evil for doing tarot, but they just wish they could read tarot. You're evil for doing Reiki or yoga. Yes, there's people who are saying yoga is evil, but they just wish they could do that, okay? You're evil for doing necromancy and speaking with the dead and talking to your ancestors, but they wish they could tap into that energy and do it. So a lot of the times, covetous envy shows up as rejection, okay? They want to reject what you do, and they want to shame you for what you do because they wish they could do it themselves. Selling your soul. They may be telling you you're selling your soul. Selling your soul is going against what your soul is telling you to do, so that way you can make money. It's going against divine instructions. It's going against your own intuition and doing something you don't want to do in order to gain monetary gain, okay? That's what selling your soul is. Selling your soul is working at a job where you're being abused and mistreated, but you have to get the money to pay your rent, okay? And I'm not saying that's bad. Sometimes we're in a situation where we have no other choice. But don't let people tell you you're selling your soul because you're out here healing your bloodline. Please, please. You're what? Attracting abundance. They telling you you're selling your soul. Whole time you over here attracting abundance. I don't want to hear it. Barters and trade. Leverage your resources and talents, okay? You're over here making money off of your talents, and they're trying to tell you your talents are evil. Please. 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 We got get more information. Get more information about what? If somebody wants to work with you or barter or trade or collaborate, get more information, read the fine print, all of that. Don't let people take advantage of you. We got save more money. So some of you do need to say, you know what? I'm sick of these cards falling. Hold on. I don't even know where it went. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm shaking the table. Okay. We have rejoice in advance for rising prosperity. Sorry, I'm trying to move my chair back. Rejoice in advance for rising prosperity. Okay, so visualize that you already have everything you need and everything that you want. And at the bottom, we have block out distractions and negativity. So, I'm out of breath for trying to get those cards. This is the end of this reading. Thank you for taking the time to watch and or listen. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. And have a great rest of your day. Toodles!